All right, this is the second video. We're going to be demonstrating the electric start. Before I use the manual, today we're going to use the electric start. I got my battery fully charged. It is a 800 cranking amp battery. So that's a pretty big battery, but that's the kind of size of battery I need. So as you can see here, the little plugs, I got my wires. Make sure these are tight, not loose or have a bad connection. So again, 800 cranking amp battery, fully charged. So that's the wall of the wires. As you can see, it goes right to my plug. So all you gotta do is just pull it out and tuck it away, and that's it. It's all for starting. Later, I'm gonna do is use a dolly cart and just put that in the dolly cart and just scoot it away, plow snow. That's about it. So what we're gonna do is turn the fuel on, and then we're gonna set our fuel to medium or to the start. So that's all that. And then we're gonna, I think it will start without using the decompression, but let's just give it a try. So again, here I have my plug. So again, I can't really mount a battery this big to my snowblower. It's a little on the heavy side, so that's why I opted to make a plug. So that's what this plug is for. It's a 100 amp starter or 100 amp plug. I think it's designed for snow plows or some kind of off-road vehicle use, but I bought this off of online. You can get something like this at a hardware store or someone who sells snow plows or some kind of heavy duty plug. I got 6-gauge wire copper on here, so that's what I got. Hopefully that'll be enough cranking amp to start this thing up. It should be. So let's give it a try. So let's crank it. Anyway, this is a bit of a warm morning. It's only, I think it's 8 or 9 degrees Celsius, so that's why I started so quick. And also, fully charged battery. When it is possibly minus 15, maybe minus 20, it might take a little longer. My earlier video, I did that. It took me a long time to crank it, but this should make it a lot better. I think this is a car battery, I'm not sure, but as you can see, that's a lot better. Just in case that's all full of ice and snow and you can't crank it. Let's go manually do it. Let's just demonstrate it pulling it off with one hand. Just like that. And then what we're gonna do is put our little plug on. It's challenging doing one-handed. One hand's holding the camera. Let me see if I can kind of do that. All right, that keeps any dirt and stuff from getting into the wires. And then that goes just like that. So it has a little cover, keeps all the snow, and that just kind of tucks under there, sort of thing. It just kind of flops in there. It's not zip tied. It's all zip tied in there, so it's not really mounted that good, but it is mounted good enough. And let's move the battery out of the way. It's a heavy one. Now we're gonna manually crank it. Again, you're gonna take it out of the little holder and we're just gonna ratchet. Okay. Turn our fuel back on again. So that's pretty much the starting procedure. You can use the battery, or if the battery is still charging, you can use the manual. Again, I'm gonna do a close-up on that. Probably curious on how that all works. So you can kind of see that. So I used the battery to start it, and as well as a crank. So you kind of see here, you just plug that in, then you just use your key switch. It is, I don't think that's waterproof, or maybe water resistant is the correct word to use, but it came with the kit, so I'm gonna use it. I might be able to figure out, maybe just put a waterproof switch in there, like a toggle switch, but I'm just gonna see how this works. So it does come with this little boot, so hopefully that will keep any snow from getting in there. So that's about it. That's how you use the manual starter. I think I have to use Google Translate to figure out what all that says, but that's pretty much about it. What does that say in there? Anyways, that's the starter. I have to Google Translate that and figure out what it says later. Anyway, so that is how you do it. Electric start as well as a manual crank. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks, bye.